Right guys, we are out on the Medway having a bash. It's more just to use up the leftover bait from mine and Westy's trip the other night, from down in Shoreham, Brighton way. There's a few schooly bass and that in the river, eel, flounders, might be a chance of a sole. Very outside chance, but be nice to see one. I'm mucking about with the cartwood. I've got one of my 133s. I've also got my 525s back. Them fathoms were absolutely pants. It's the nicest way to put it. With the pooch. Bets has had a haircut. Come here, girl. Yes. Hello, Bets. Yeah, so I'm fishing on Medway City Estate today. That's Medway Council buildings over there. It's where I grew up there, where them red vans are. As you can see them across the other side of the river. Right in that corner where that wall loops, where that wall sort of loops down and along. I used to fish that corner every Saturday and Sunday growing up through school from about the age of 12. Used to ride our bikes down, used to go all the way along the wall, and up there you got the pub called the Command Houses up there. But yeah, we used to ride all the way along, and we used to spend the weekend there. And then I don't know if you can see it, but if I zoom in, you can see them trees. Just to your right of them trees, there's like a little archway. Now in there's like, I don't know if it's the outlet of their air conditioning from all the office buildings, but it used to blow out warm air. So on the cold days, we used to just sort of crowd in there, and yeah, good times back in the day when we were kids. I haven't fished there, to be honest, since I've been driving, because you can't drive there. I'm just lazy. I'm here now sitting in a car fishing out, well, as you can see, literally out of my car. I wanted to fish further down on the helipad. There's a little spot right down the other end of here. Basically, it's just a round grass bank. You're getting down, Bets. Go on then. It's just a round grass bank, and oh, I'm tangled by the dog. And yeah, it's a nice little spot, but the wind is blowing northeasterly, which means it's blowing upriver right in my face, so it's a bit pants, and it's going to rain in a bit. So I thought, oh, we'll sit in a car. Yeah, hopefully we'll see some fish. So I've got one of my older carp rods, one of my old crappy ones, and my Daiwa and my thing, and I bought my little muckabout rod I was going to use it up there just to have a little muckabout with, but I don't think I'm going to bother now. Rig wise, oh, there goes some money. Rig wise, I've got a 2-hook loop rig on the Daiwa, and I don't really know what's on the carp rod. It's just something that I found in the box and made up. She's got a size 2 hook on it with a big rag. That's probably what I'll end up doing maybe a bit later on when the tide comes up. Just putting a big hook on and a couple of big ragworm, and just literally both rods are 10 yards out. I don't bother casting out. The tide runs, just shoots that way, shoots upriver when the tide's coming in, and it's so snaggy along these rivers. It's shocking, really. It's so snaggy. I mean, as you can see, people don't look after the place. Look at it. Shit everywhere. I mean, rubbish everywhere. There's no need for it. Really ain't no need for it. It's what gets anglers banned. Oh, I'm not blaming it all on anglers, because a lot of it is kids come over here of a weekend in their little mummies and daddies' Bolts car, and they go to McDonald's and then dump it down here. Whatever's left down the other end where I was fishing, it was full of it. It was shocking. But yeah, what can you do? Anyway, I will bring you guys back hopefully with a fish. I'm not expecting nothing massive today, but yeah, hopefully we'll see a few. Again, before I bring you back, I had a bit of a beg for subscribers on the last video, just to get me over the 4,000 mark, where it went off its tits. It went absolutely mental. I looked yesterday morning and I was at 4,050, so it's like you've gone well over. I mean, don't get me wrong, crack on, keep subscribing, keep liking, but yeah, it's good for the support. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you in a bit. Well, I just want to quickly show you now what I've done with my ragworm. As you saw in the last video, if you watched the last video, if you didn't, go back and watch it. Oh yeah, and that was back to front, that video. I don't know why, but it started from the end and it finished at the beginning. It confused me, if I'm honest. I don't know how that happened, but it happened, and by the time I was told or worked it out, there was already about 1,000 views on it, so I just thought, do you know what, I'll leave it, and it's still going up and up and up, so I'm just going to leave it. Anyway, them ragworm I had the other day that I'd freshly dug was just left in the bucket with the mud and stuff that I dug, and now I've wrapped them up singly in newspaper like you would with blacks, because they last a bit longer like that. And look, you can see, I mean, size of them. Lovely, lovely fresh ragworm, and they're still very lively, very, very nice. Right, I'll bring you back in a minute because Kieran's just turned up to say hello. In a bit. Still sitting in the car. It's still raining. It's pretty miserable, if I'm honest. It was nice to say hello to Kieran for a bit. You saw the ragworm. You saw how I wrap them up. Crabs are ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, and I've got nothing to pop them up with either. I've just looked through my whole box, through my car. I can't find anything to use as a pop-up. Crabs are just stripping it within literally minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes, and there's nothing. Then big. Oh, that's a bite. That was a bite, I reckon. Maybe on the carp rod. Might have been wind actually. Yeah, crabs are stripping it within absolute seconds. So I'm going to struggle a bit, as I think. But we'll see. We shall see. I might set that little thing up and just muck about and chuck that over. But as I said, it was only to use up the bait, and I'm certainly using it up because I'm checking the baits every 5 minutes and they're gone. I've put the bigger rod out a little bit further. Not as far as that little nut job. That looks like a fun little boat though. Mind you, surely it could be out on a nicer day. Yeah, there's a few kayakers about as well. They're mad. Anyway, I'll bring you back when there's some fish in a bit. Right, guys, I brought you back. This is my problem. Leave your bets because he'll hurt you. I'm pretty certain these are called Chinese mitten crabs. They've got like loads of fur on their claws. Well, look, you can. I thought it was deadliest catch when I see it coming up. He's a big old boy. Look, size of him. Got some sort of cockle attached to his back leg. He's only just peeled because he's a little bit tinny. Like he's a little bit of a. Let's leave it. Yeah, that's the problem. Right close in on a carp rod that was. But when them claws, pincers, whatever you want to call them, are attacking your ragworm, what chance have you got? And there'll be loads of them out there. Look at that. I bet he's got some ganners. Come on, focus. No, I ain't gonna focus for me. Crappy, stupid thing. But yeah, that is the problem. That's what I'm dealing with. That's why I'm blanking, and that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Poxy things. Yeah. Hopefully next time I bring you back, it'll be with a fish. I've just stuck the dial right out now, properly out. It's sitting in the tide. These are lovely rods. Look at that, sitting lovely in the tide. And then I've got a carp rod, like a right amateur. But yeah, doing the job. Right, I'm getting back in the car where it's dry and warm. Laters. Right, as you can see, changing location. We're just on the other side of the river now. Literally around the bend and back down the other straight. Oh look, we got a proper bite already. First chuck, I'm in about 10 yards out, and I've got a bite. This is why I changed. There was too much crabbing going on over there. That's a proper bite. Right, I might have to bring you back. I'm going to reel this fish in, hopefully, in a bit. Right, believe it or not, I missed that bite. Ridiculous, I know. It had a crab attached to it though. Obviously that wasn't a crab, that bite you saw. That was a definite. Oh, it's back again, look. Back again. I'm going to leave it, let it develop for a minute. Yeah, we've done videos over there. Me, Mike's been over there. We've done the match over there, the one that I won. Yeah, there's a few other anglers here. This was the old favourite place for the codling back in the day, when there was cod around. Yeah, that's the wood yard on the boat. Loads and loads of wood, as you can see. But yeah, there was rumours I was going to shut this place off because of because of the rubbish. Look. But luckily enough, we can still fish it. I don't fish it very often because it's quite snaggy. I only fish close in. 10 yards out, that's all you need. But yeah, crabs are a pain. Right, I'll bring you back hopefully. Hopefully we see a little bass. That's the plan now. Find a little bass in a bit. Right, I stuck it out just a little bit further. There we are, a good old friend. The humble pouting. If he's a little bit smaller, go on mate, go on, you can do it, go on. Whee. If he was a little bit smaller, he swam away and all. He'd have been a live bait. But yeah, that's to come a bit later on in the year. We'll definitely be doing some more live baiting videos down here this year. They're easy. It's only 10 minutes away from my house, and 3 or 4 hours it's over and done with. Last little evening ones, but we'll get them soon. Right, hopefully we'll get a few more. I want to see a little bass, that's what I want. In a bit. Right, last chuck, lads. This is my bait. Nice big juicy rag, size 2 hook. I'll tell you what, will I be able to do it? I don't know, let me try. Hang on guys, hang on. I'll give you the other hand. I'll put the big one away because I just lost the set. You see the wall? Literally, this is how far I'm casting him. Don't know if you saw that. Last chuck. Got a couple of worms left, but I've had enough and I'm bored. Check it on there. Oh, rubbish. A few little leftover ragworm. But hopefully we'll make our way back into the mud before the crabs get them. Let's put this rubbish away. Oh, let's tighten that up a bit. I've been getting loads of bites, but I don't know. Not liking them. Obviously, I'm being useless. Betsy's in there half asleep. She's chucked the rubbish in the boot. Yeah, sorry it hasn't been any more interesting, but you never know. Something special could have happened. That's why I filmed it. So I'm carp fishing tomorrow, doing the 24 hours on a lake with the missus. So I'm probably going to film a bit of that and put it up over there. Probably Sunday, maybe Monday. This video will go out tonight as it's Friday, and you can all get bored of watching this. But yeah, it's the carping's a whole different level for me because I'm new to it. But yeah, no, I'll show you the gear I've got and things like that. I'll show you where I'm fishing. Thought it was a bite now. Right, thanks all for watching. I'll see you next one in a bit.